whole life I wanted to perform in a barbershop. Not just any barbershop though, this one. I used to drive by here. I grew up in Brooklyn. And I said, I can't wait to perform in there.
Hey, how y'all doing? Come on in. Come on in. You need to come for it. Yeah, girl. Come on, come on. Yo, don't pay him no attention. You ain't no boss.
I'm live at the barbershop with the police cars passing.
Everybody make a whole lot of noise and put your hands together for my girl, Del Harrison!
Funny stuff happen every day that I ain't even got to write no jokes about. Let me tell you what happened to me 2 days ago, okay? I get off the train, 2 o'clock in the morning, this huge guy get behind me. He walking real fast. I'm walking real fast because it's late, you know? Then all of a sudden, he stopped walking behind me. But you know, you look back to make sure it's safe as a woman. I look back and he was like, hey, you, hey. I was like, now this got to be the epitome of fat right here, okay? This nigga so fat, he want me to come here so he can attack me, okay? I'm like, next you gonna need my help to rape me too, I guess. Then you know he gonna be tired after that, so he gonna need me to kill myself after that. Black stages are so much more accessible. You show up early, you talk to the host, you get on stage. White rooms, you gotta hang out for 9 months. To watch people that's not that good, just on stage, bombing up a fucking storm where you trying to, you know what I'm saying, you wanna get on that can be very frustrating, which is why I got a job to make sure that I have my rent so that I can play places that are more opportunistic to my career.
I was working a 6-figure job, and I mean, I just was like, do I want to do something I love doing? I wanted to take it a little bit more serious, and I just went out on a limb.
That's like a
taboo.
Taboo like this. You got another job. You like this. Then you ain't real about it, you know.
Yeah.
But just sometimes you go.
Text, you can't even text people like you used to without getting into an argument. They put caps, somebody take it offensive, right? I got into an argument with my ex-girlfriend through a text message. I got a domestic violence case pending right now because of it. She wait till I leave to text me like, Trev, I hate you, I can't stand you. So I texted back like, well, I hate you too. So she gonna text me, oh, that's how you talk to me? So I text her, pow, pow, uppercut. She said, what's pow, pow, uppercut? I said, I just hit you. Don't ever get loud with me. Y'all laughing. She texts me back 2 minutes later like, whoop, whoop.
It's like an NBA draft. That everyone is not going to be, you know, a number one. Yeah, a number one. You probably is going to be a role player. You might be an assistant coach. You might end up being a coach. You can be a silent millionaire doing this and not be a household
And nobody
name,
know anything about it.
Or be paying bills or, you know, raising a family off this, doing this comedy. Give it up for live entertainment. Ain't this something that we came together in this little barber shop? Man, this is the little audience that could, man. This is this is hot to death, man. You know what? It's better because nothing on television. Don't y'all agree? I would have been home watching this with the wife, and she tapes all the, you know. And you say you don't want to watch it, but it's so addictive. I'm sitting there watching Love and Hip Hop or one of them. I don't know. I start to tie them all in together. I'm like, this is horrible. On the third commercial, I'm like, I hate Stevie J. Why does he do? Why is they on the fourth commercial? I got a flower in my ear. I'm going pause that. I'm gonna go get some Moscato.
I wasn't exposed to mainstream rooms until later on in my career, not because I was afraid of a white audience, but because that black club or that spot was paying. I could do a couple of shows and pay my
Exactly.
bills for the month.
Right.
Instead of go stand around all night and try to get
And
$20
get nothing.
or
And
some
get
buffalo
nothing.
wings. But on it's two sides to that. Because yeah, we were making money in our rooms, but in the other rooms, they didn't know who you were. You want to be seen by an agent. You want to be called out on a night when there's a showcase. You want to be a part of that. I don't have no instruments, no singers behind me. It's just me up here. Like everybody you've seen, it's just us. But a lot of people get away with stuff. Like singers, you've seen them on American Idol, The Voice. They think the more they tear their face up, the better the song sound. That face is taut, but the song don't sound no better. You've seen them all do the same thing. And I am telling you. Not you're gonna love. Sexual chocolate.
My problem with mainstream, and I do it not as often as I should, when you go and hang out and whoever's booking the club, this guy could work in the kitchen and all of a sudden you got to get close to him. And hey, I'm here and I know Mike Yard and Kenny. And then when you get a chance to perform, they fire him and now the coat check guy is booking the club. So you gotta go, oh, I know Kenny, I know Mike Yard. And then they fire him. Then the bartender, so I mean, it's, you know what humbled us? Sandy. I never seen New Yorkers that sad when Sandy came. We was looking sad and thirsty. Nobody was talking to each other. We lost our religion, our manners. I seen this old lady walk up to the gas. Excuse me, is this? Yes, lady. The Lord is around the corner. You know they feel sorry for us, and it was so funny to see like the drug dealers, everybody online cold, everybody was there all crying and shivering. You know what they feel sorry for us? Homeless people. They walked up to us like, wow, look at the regular people. You don't have cable? Wow. You wanna come stay with me?
Back in the days, it used to be really bad. Like in New York Comedy Club, like they had a little hallway that was specifically for Latins and African Americans. And the very first time I walked in, and I was supposed to perform there, and I walked up the little ramp, and I seen just like, I was like, man, this is gonna be nice, this is gonna be good. And then the girl came out, she was like, this is prime time. I was like, prime time, all right, cool. I'm here to do a comedy with you guys, prime time. And then she was like, no, you're over here. And she put me in the door, she opened the door, and all of us was there, Latins and blacks and all that. And I was like, this is bugged out. I like when I'm with my African American friends still, when I do shows with you guys, because if the police roll up, oh man, I'm the only one that walks away. The police try to stop me. Hey, where you going? I'm like, oh no, I'm the super. Gonna fix their light tomorrow, right here. God is good. All the time. All the time. God is good. Man, only black people do that, yo. Nobody else. Nobody else. I did it with some Latinos yesterday. I was like, God is good. They were like, every day.
Comedians now, they got 14,000 followers on Facebook. So they go into these clubs and talk to these club owners and say, give me a night because I have 14,000 followers on Facebook or 14,000 followers on Twitter. Next thing you know, these clubs, they're panicking, their numbers are not right, and they give them a night. And all of a sudden, now they think they're national headliners.
Like social media has changed the game.
Social media has definitely changed the game. Last winter, again, I'm downtown Brooklyn, right? Sister had a nice fur coat on. White woman, animal lover, wanted to know why she was wearing that fur coat. You know, white woman, nosy, right? Excuse me, that's a nice fur coat you've got there, but do you care for any animals? Sister kept it gangster. She was like, yeah, I like animals. She's like, excuse me, do you know how many animals they had to kill for you to get that fur coat? Sister was like, Chit, you know how many animals I to get this fur coat?
Have you ever heard a club owner saying, we have our quota of black comedians?
Oh yeah,
They
I
don't
was
say it
told
out
that.
loud.
I know.
I've
I
never
was
heard it
told
out
that.
loud. You
I
were?
was told
You did?
that by Lucian at the comic strip.
Wow.
He asked me to come back to do an audition for him specifically, right? Mm-hmm. And I went back and I did the audition and I ripped. And he was like, "That was awesome." I was like, "So, what's the deal? So you're gonna use me?" He was like, "Oh, I can't use you." I was like, "Well, what?" He was like, "Well, I have enough black comics." I said, "Well, first of all, I'm not a black comic." I said, "I'm a comic that happens to be black." I said, "But as you can tell, your audience was white. I wasn't making black people
Right.
laugh."
Right.
Right? And I said, "Well, if you can't, you knew I was black when you asked me to come down here." I grew up in East New York in Brooklyn, but I'm not there anymore because gentrification is happening. So what I did was I moved into a white neighborhood. If they coming, I'm gonna go there. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you something, I love it. Camera guy, I get it. I now understand why white people act the way they do. It's awesome. I've never lived, it's very different living. Do you live in a white neighborhood? You gotta get you one. Not mine though, but find your own. You move into my neighborhood, I'm leaving, because it can't be two of us. I'm the black dude. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I just walk home from work. I don't gotta look behind my back. Who that? I don't gotta never say that. The white people gotta get used to me though, because I can tell they ain't never had no black people in their neighborhood though. Because sometimes when I'm coming home late from work, I do comedy. I come home at 2:30 in the morning. Sometimes you see them coming out the bars, they're a little drunk, and they see me, and you can see them like, oh, what's happening? Why is this happening? Oh my God. Should I cross? Should I not? I don't want to be racist, but I'm feeling real racisty right now. And you can see them going through that dilemma in their head, right? And I try to make them feel at ease. I just go, hey, buddy. And everything is good, because that's some white stuff right there. We don't do that. Have you ever done that your whole life? That is not a black move. You never see two brothers do that to each other. Never. I don't care what it is. I think you shot him. You ain't gonna never hear that. You ain't gonna never. And whenever I do that to them, they're like, oh, he's good. That guy's all right. He speaks our language. Should have did it earlier, buddy. If we can learn anything from today, we will learn that dreams do come true.